Hey guys, it's Joyful Gamer here, and today we are gonna do part 8 of What If Asta Was a Reincarnation of Link. And also for the next part, if we get, or maybe if it's like, if we get to the part where they go underwater village and stuff like that, there's gonna be something that I might add, I actually thought of, and from like Breath of the Wild, pretty much, and it's gonna change this, and I'm gonna change the story a bit drastically, but not too much. So that was just a bit of a heads up, and I'll just quit my yapping and let's get into the what if. So, pretty much, it goes to canon when Yami told Asta and the others to go to where Julius, I think his name was Julius, if I'm correct. Who I think is the Wizard King Julius. Pretty much is they told to go tell him about his what was the sorry wait I forgot the word report. Tell them their report of the dungeon, and then pretty much there they go. Asta, Zelda, Noelle, and Luck pretty much behind. With then they were just going pretty much into the capital and getting closer to the main building. And then Asta for some reason turns around and he just looks around the whole entire capital, with Noelle asking Asta, what are you doing? With Asta saying, sorry, I just thought I saw something. With Noelle saying, what did you think you saw? With us just saying, probably nothing. I was just, maybe I'm just on edge. With Noelle saying, what do you mean? With us just saying, I don't know, it just feels like something wrong might happen. It's just a good feeling, you know? But, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. With Noelle saying, maybe you should trust it, because last time your gut feeling was right. And also Fi did warn us about it. So ask Fi if she can actually see anything. With Asta was about to ask, then pretty much they hear someone calling them out saying, Asta, Noelle, Zelda, Luck, over here. And they see Klaus, Mimosa, and with Asta pretty much, sorry, not just Asta, the whole group were walking towards them, with Klaus going towards Asta saying, are you okay? With Asta saying, yeah, I'm fine, thanks for worrying. And then Mimosa just stares at Asta, and Asta says, Mimosa? With her saying, yes, sorry? With Asta saying, are you okay? Because your whole face is red. With Mimosa saying, it is? Sorry, maybe I'm just having a fever. With Asta saying, well, you should check that out. Pretty much just all of them just walking, with Noelle kind of suspicious and going towards Mimosa asking, are you okay? With Mimosa saying, I don't know. And pretty much says the same thing again, and saying that she's maybe feeling emotions for Asta. Noelle kind of saying this, she's kind of a bit like saying that, why would you fall for him? You shouldn't fall for him. You're someone that with high status and noble. And then she just thinks her saying, wait, why am I sounding so desperate? Don't tell me and then does the same screech, with pretty much Zelda saying, are you two okay? Pretty much her going towards them, teleporting towards them. And they said, yeah, we are. Pretty much both of them looking away from Zelda to not see the blush. And Zelda still notices it, saying, I know you have a crush on my brother. With Noelle saying, I don't know what you mean. With Zelda saying, I know, and I know, I'm not dense like my brother. Besides, you have to tell him yourself. You have to be straightforward. It, and besides, if neither of you are gonna make a move, maybe I should find him a special someone else that might be bold enough to say their feelings. With Noel saying, "No, you would not dare." With Tilda saying, "Oh, I would very much dare." With no, and her saying, "If none of you two are thinking of making a move on him, well, you might be too late, and someone else might make a move on him. So, you may want to be quick about it." Pretty much, I don't, by the way, I'm just gonna be honest here. I don't remember the part of when the kids were like, kidnapped. I don't know if I'm doing it early or late. So please tell me after I finish making this what if I'm gonna like just watch the Black Clover to see if it's before or after like the mission. I'm just gonna so I can make sure so I cannot like jump over like some important things just to because who knows. I don't want to upset you guys, so please tell me like please let me know. Yeah. So we continue with Noel and Mimosa reminded that they may want to make a move quickly on us, or someone else might take him from them. One day, so pretty much they go to where the Wizard King was waiting, Julius, and pretty much Asta just pretty much bows and Julius, what he sees is a rows of links. Well, the past links before him, knights that were great heroes with amazing character. And Julius smiles because he sees like the rows of heroes behind him. It's like he's seeing a legend is being like the very legend is being born. So we continue with Julius just smiling from like the glimpse of how do you say, a little glimpse of history he saw. So pretty much we continue with pretty much going the same as canon with Julius asking if he can see what they found in the dungeon, with Yuno showing the same sylph. I think that's what it's called, the fairy, the great fairy, great wind fairy. I'm just gonna call her I'm just gonna call her Belle. Why not? Belle showing the spell of Belle from the great wind fairy, and then Asta shows the sword with him saying that if he wants, he can carry it. With the Wizard King saying, "Oh, I would like to," which he thought he could, but it was incredibly heavy, which he cannot like be able to handle it, and he feels that his magic is being pulled towards the on the sword, and he just thinks, so that's why he's the only one that can hold it, because he doesn't have any mana, and what looks like what it said in the report saying that he's incredibly strong physically. Intriguing. With also saying, "Sir, are you okay? You look like you're struggling and in very much pain." With Julia saying, "Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking of ways this can be useful for the Magic Knights." With also saying, "Yeah, it can be, but it has its own downs. But thank you for the compliment, sir." And he goes next to Zelda saying, "I heard that you have your very own weapon." With Zelda saying, "Yes, sir, it's not that special from theirs, but..." She pulls out the rapier saying, "I was able to find this." With him saying, "A rapier, but something's odd about this rapier." what's the saying? I don't know what it's about, but I think this rapier is incredibly light, and it feels nice. I feel drawn to this rapier for some reason. With Julia saying, may I see what you can do with the rapier? With this other saying, sure. Her doing like the same thing with making multiple versions of rapiers, but light, and Julius kind of his eyes sparkle pretty much the same way of like interesting magic, saying, "Oh my goodness, there's so much amazing magic, light magic, anti-magic, and you have a great you have a magic spirit." Can't talk. I can't say it first. I'm just gonna call Belle the fairy, wind fairy, great wind fairy. I'm just gonna call her that because right now my brain isn't malfunctioning. So pretty much, they all see that, and then Asta, and asked the same thing as Kenan, saying what it takes to become the Wizard King, and Julius says the same thing, where if I remember correctly from the anime, it was merit to be able to withstand, go beyond, and like be able to do, if you have merit to show that you can become Wizard King, stuff like that. So one day, so pretty much, and he invited them to the same thing as the party to enjoy, and also the graduation, the promotion ceremony, if I remember that what it was called for the moment. So pretty much, Asta just enjoyed the food, with Zelda being flirted to by every other noble that kept on going for her. Some with her, of course, rejecting every single one of them. With some of them just kind of just being sad about it, crying to their mothers, and others not taking it so well, which Klaus has to step in, saying that you should not treat a woman like an object just because of her looks. You have to know their character, damn it. Back off. Okay? With him just doing a bit of a death stare, but it's not doing that much, but Asta's the one that's kind of helping him in a way, because Asta's putting a bit of pressure towards the nobles that were not taking it very well, making it look like it was Klaus's bloodlust. But in actuality, it's Izuku's, because he doesn't like people like that can't take a no for an answer. He does care about his sister. Remember, they're not related. It's just that they actually see just like brother and sister. And I just don't want to ship Link, the reincarnation of Link, over and over and over again with Zelda, because it's kind of the same cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. I was thinking of something new, so please don't hate me about this. So pretty much, we continue to what's canon with Izuku. What was I about to say? Izuku. I mean Asta. Asta sees someone going up to Noel, and he feels this amount of intent that wasn't nice, just a way of bad intent. And Asta just keeps walking, just walks towards him, saying, "What do you think you're doing?" With the guy saying, What do you think you're doing, commoner? Let go of me. Such a commoner like you shouldn't have your filthy hands on me." And pretty much was about to drop the water on Noel's hands, with Izuku, why did I say Izuku again? Damn it. I mean Asta. I don't know why, but I keep saying Izuku for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry. I mean Asta. Asta, okay? Not Izuku. Asta, damn it. Okay, so pretty much we continue. Where, I believe it was Solid, if I remember. Solid? Yeah, I think it was Solid. With him about to drop the water on her, but with Asta's perception of like slowing down time, he was able to pretty much take the glass of water from him, and Solid still reacted, but instead of the water just falling on Noel, Asta was able to get the water into the cup again, and pretty much instead just throwing the water towards Solid. With Noel seeing this, she was kind of scared because she saw her older siblings. With Asta saying, "Why did you do that?" And pretty much did the same thing what I said, pretty much throwing water towards him. Solid being pissed that some random commoner would do this to a noble, saying, "Why you?" With, I believe his name, I don't remember the names, I am very sorry. I only remember Nozel. That's the only name I remember, besides Noel's. That's the only name I remember for her siblings. So pretty much, what I think the name is Solid, gets angry and starts to make wait, let me see the magic again. Fuck, sorry. And pretty much being pissed off. And Nozel was there because he saw what Asta did. He said, "Why would such a commoner stand up to a noble?" With Asta saying, I don't care if you're a noble or the king itself. No one does that to people I care about. Or my friends. Even if you're the king, I will kill you if it means I become a criminal. Pretty much doing such amount of bloodlust that everyone feels it and they're just shaking in their boots. Besides his friends, because it's intended to people that think of harming them. Like, he doesn't do it. They sense it a little bit, with some of them saying, "What's this pressure? I can't move." With Nozel just saying, "What is he? He's a commoner, but how can a commoner be this powerful?" And then pretty much Nozel trying to get back his, pretty much trying to stand back up, with him doing the same thing, like making like a presence of an eagle happen. With, wait, sorry. Where was I again? Okay. So pretty much, Nozel does the same thing as his spirit manifests into an eagle. With Fugolian saying, pretty much stopping both of them. With Fugolian saying, "I am impressed. For someone like you." Well, sorry. Let me say it again. Sorry. Redo. Go back. Bring it back. So pretty much, Fugolian steps up and says, "Stop, both of you. It doesn't matter if you're a noble or a commoner. We have to respect each other because we are..." I forgot the name already. What the heck, man? I forgot the name. So pretty much, we are Magic Knights. I forgot the full name. If I'm saying it correctly, thank you. If I'm not, please correct me. I'm gonna write it down in my notebook. And then, pretty much Fugolian walks up to Asta saying, "Well, young man, I like your spirit. That spirit to protect others in need. I respect you. You have my full respect." With Asta saying, pretty much saying, "This noble doesn't seem too bad." With Asta saying, "Well, you don't seem like bad yourself. What's your name?" With him saying, "It's rude for me to not introduce myself. I am Fugolian Vermilion. You, young man, what's your name?" With Asta saying, "The name's Asta. Nice to meet you." Asta putting out his hand saying, for like a way, pretty much like the handshake. With Fugolian doing the same, and pretty much shaking Asta's hand saying, You seem quite special, young man. For me, I kind of regret for you not joining my Magic Knights, but your choice is your choice. Do you still regret it though?" With Asta just saying, "No, not really. I was able to meet some amazing people. And besides, you are amazing. You feel like a nice guy too." With Fugolian saying, "Well, I thank you for the compliment, young man." With pretty much Nozel looking at him saying, "Why are you talking to a commoner trash like him?" With Fugolian saying, I recommend not talk to him like that. You may not sense his mana, but you can sense his bloodlust. With Nozel saying, "What do you mean?" With Asta saying, "You can't sense my mana, but you can sense pretty much the amount of bloodlust I sent towards people that if they meant harm. But since he doesn't mean harm, you can't feel it as much." With Fugolian saying, "Yeah, I didn't, but it was a really strong pressure. I must say, young man, you're good at controlling your bloodlust." With also saying, "Thank you for the compliment." Pretty much the Sand Noble still did the same thing as grab Asta with Sand, with him saying, "Why would a commoner like you have such power? I think I must kill you now then, because you make us look weak. You make the nobles look like they're trash. I must end you." Fugolian was about to finish the attack, but with Asta pretty much appearing behind them and saying, "What do you mean by ending me?" Instantly surprising everyone that they thought he was captured. But Asta was right behind the man. Pretty much was about to hit Asta with the magic again, with Asta instantly pulling out the Master Sword, and with it being put with anti-magic, and pretty much cutted the magic from the sand, and all the sand just fell down. And Asta put the sword right on the noble's neck, saying, "If you try to do that again, the only thing you'll be able to see is your headless body from your headless body on the ground." You got that? With the noble not saying anything, just being scared, like reality check, you're strong, but not that strong. Pretty much every noble and the others, with Noel saying, "Asta, calm down." With Asta saying, "Don't worry, it's fine. I was just trying to make a point." Pretty much him putting back the sword. With one of the nobles saying, "Why would you have such a sword? You shouldn't have one. Only the nobles would." With the noble was about to grab the sword. With Klaus was about to stop him. With Zelda saying, "No, it's fine. Let him. Remember what happened last time when you got it?" With Klaus remembering what happened in the dungeon, saying, pretty much remembering that it was the amount of how heavy the sword was, and how you, and Fugolian saying, "What? You shouldn't." With also saying, "Let him try. He won't be able to pull the sword out of the sheath." With the nobles, "You dare mock me? I bet I can be a better swordsmanship than you." With also saying, "Okay, here, hold the sword then." And pretty much taking the sword with the sheath off, like from his back, and the sword still has is still sheathed, and also said, "Okay, here," and pretty much gave it to him. Instantly, when Asta let go of it, it fell hard on the ground. With the noble saying, "Ah, God! How can you carry such a heavy weapon? You must have done something. You must have put in a spell on it." With Asta saying, well, I didn't." With the noble saying, "What do you mean? And why can't I unsheath this stupid sword?" With Cloud saying, "It's actually a family heirloom. No one but him can use it." And pretty much says, "What? Only people from your family may use it? Let me guess, you have a younger sister or brother? Huh?" With Asta saying, "No, I'm an only child. And I don't think that's important. Besides," Asta just grabs the sword back and pretty much easily unsheaths it, with the noble saying, "Fine, you unsheathed it, now let me hold it." With Klaus saying, "I don't think you should do that, and trust me when I say, that thing, you won't be able to even make it flinch when it's even on the ground." With the noble saying, "Well, you're just too weak. I'm stronger than you." With also saying, just pretty much doing the same thing for what he did to Klaus, saying, "Okay, if you want to, here, hold it. If you can carry it all the way skyward, you may use the sword. Hell, you may even keep it." with the noble saying, "Ha! You're such an idiot, because I can carry it." And when he puts his hand on the handle, he pretty much and when Asta lets go of the handle, instantly does the same thing happens to the noble of what happened to Klaus in part 7. If you didn't know what happened to Klaus, go back towards that. With instantly, instead of just being pretty much, the noble was unconscious of what happened, with Asta saying, "See, even if it's unsheathed, you won't be able to use it, because only my family can use it." Instantly just getting the sword back and sheathes it and puts it towards his back. With the noble saying such a magnificent magical sword, but the only thing is that a commoner can use it, saying, "What? A commoner trash like you is being wasted for the potential of that incredible looking sword. Ugh, maybe I should kill you." Well, mostly some think maybe they should kill Asta to get that sword. Instantly, Asta just looks at the window, like hastily, and Noel saying, "What happened?" With Asta saying, "We're being attacked." Everyone just laughs, saying, "How would he?" And instantly, one of the Magic Knights saying, "We're being attacked!" When every of the other Magic Knights and some of the nobles looking at Asta of how sharp his senses are. Instantly, Asta just was about to pretty much open the window, and Leopold goes up to him saying, "What are you doing?" Asta saying, "We have to go fight. We can't just stay here and do anything. Besides, look outside." He sees a lot of people looking like they're in trouble and houses are on fire. With Leopold saying, "What should we do?" With Asta saying, "You follow me. Noel, follow me quickly. Come on." Instantly, Asta jumped off, with Leopold saying, "I'll be back. Let's go." Pretty much following the same thing. Asta and Noel following him. And the other saying, "What do you think you're doing?" Noel saying, "Well, we're gonna have to follow him. Trust me. He's best at... This is his element." Pretty much everyone confused what she meant by "this is his element." And what I mean by "this is his element," pretty much he is an extremely good fighter. Pretty much, Asta summoned the Master Cycle, and Leopold was amazed that such a contraption could exist, with Asta saying, "Noel, you ride with me. Leopold, no, sorry, not Leopold, of course. Asta doesn't know the name yet." And Asta said, "What's your name, sorry? We're in a bit of a rush." With Leopold saying, Leopold Vermilion." With Asta saying, "Leopold, you tried doing air support." With Vermilion saying, "What do you mean?" With Noel saying, "You have to pretty much attack in the air and give us backup there." With Vermilion saying, "Got it, yeah." Pretty much getting a broom as quick as he can and just flying up there, giving them air support if there's any enemies or anything, or try to help them from the sky. Instantly, Asta pretty much goes and pretty much kills every of the undead, with Asta saying, "Damn it. If there's undead, someone's really disrespecting the undead and the spirits, damn it." And it kind of angers him, because remember, he got some glimpses of the Breath of the Wild Link, but let me tell you this, it's not the same memories. There's a bit of a big difference in the story, just for drama and also just because I thought it would be nice. You'll see later on. Just wait for a bit. So pretty much, Asta just goes to where there was a lot more chaos and a lot more of the undead. And Asta sees that there's a girl about to be attacked. Him casting Daruk's protection. Instantly, the girl was protected by a red barrier from the undead horde. And they were attacking the barrier, with the little girl saying the magic barrier. She's confused and scared, with Asta instantly slicing the heads off of the undead. Instantly, the undead pretty much the corpses fall to the side and disappear. Asta saying, "Wait, they're magic? How can someone have this much magic from this big of an army?" And Asta looks around and sees a pink hair. I think his hair was pink, if I remember. I don't remember I don't remember that guy's name either because I don't think of him that important. Yes, yeah, I don't think of him that important. So pretty much, the guy said just was pissed that Asta killed his creations, and Asta said, "You, why are you doing this?" With the guy saying, "Because people won't recognize me because of my work. Now they will, because I was an outcast." And pretty much evil laugh and stuff like that. Asta just looking at the guy saying, "Seriously? Just for something this dumb? You just wanted attention? You could have been, I don't know, you would have been able to help people. I don't know, you can do something else besides just wreaking havoc. What the hell? Just for something so stupid, so minuscule. You are the dumbest person I have ever met. Oh my god. I wonder if and he thinks, have my other past lives met someone this crazy and dumb? God. Oh, goddess. Pretty much, and pretty much sees the little girl and says, go to Noelle." What's the girl saying? "Who's Noelle?" And also yells at Noelle saying, "Noelle, get here, quick! Do the barrier thing!" With Noelle saying, "Okay." Pretty much does the barrier. And quickly, I'm going to search up the familiars of what the guy had. So I remember one of them had lightning abilities, which won't help there. But that was going to be the last. I'll be back and I'll get the information. Okay, so I went back. Wait. Sorry, I'm trying to charge my phone since it's almost dead. So pretty much, we go back to where the guy summoned. I wrote down like two of the names. I haven't remembered the third one, which was instantly killed, but with a high defense magic. But first, Jimmy appears. I remember he had the curse magic where he makes your scratches constantly bleed with nonstop. So pretty much, the guy just looks at Asta and he sends no magic, so he says, "How can a weakling like you stop me? You don't have any magic." With Asta just saying, "People like you rely on magic too much." And Asta just walks forward, and the guy says, "Don't get any closer. If I do, Jimmy will cut you, and you will not like it." Also saying, "Oh, really? I'd like to meet this Jimmy you speak of. I'll kill him instantly." And when the guy summoned Jimmy, pretty much he was summoning him. In the process of summoning him, instantly, Asta just cuts off the head instantly. Not bothering, waiting, just like an idiot. And then the guy instantly summoned Alfred. And Alfred had lightning, with Asta just smiling, saying, "Lightning won't help you here." Oops, crud, wait. There we go. Wait, damn it. Sorry, it was like just instantly stopping and stop charging, and instantly when I started unpaused, it just started charging. So we go back. Just forget about the what you saw. So pretty much, Austin saw the lightning happening down. He just stood there and just raised the Master Sword up, with the guy saying, "Are you crazy? Why would someone instantly the lightning struck on the sword being engulfed with lightning?" Asta just smiled, saying, "Well, thank you for the assistance, Alfred." Instantly just slicing the air, and literally a wave of lightning went towards Alfred and shocked him, but didn't do too much damage, with Asta saying, "So your lightning won't affect you, but I wonder if someone else's will." With the guy saying, "What do you mean? You don't have any magic." Asta instantly pretty much doing a bit of a pose, and then instantly the sword starts turning into a bit of a dark color with anti-magic, pretty much. And then instantly Asta started running towards Alfred. Instantly, pretty much doing the attack, he did a spin attack, and of course he yelled, "Yeah!" Of course, because I just wanted to do it just for jokes, maybe. And pretty much, the guy sees that he cut through Alfred, and also that he was able to accidentally shock, no pun intended, pretty much a corpse, like a pile of corpses, where it actually turned into dust. I'm not joking. He literally made the corpses that were there into dust. And then he sees someone moving from there and leaving. I also didn't think about it too much. And then instantly and then he summoned the third, where Fugolion comes in saying, "Thank you, young Asta. Thank you, Asta, for the, I see you." Well, come on. Sorry for the loading thing. It's just that my charger's kind of messed up. So let's continue. So pretty much, Fugolion says you shouldn't deal with him. I'll get him. With Asta just saying, okay. With Zelda appearing, saying, "Sorry I'm late, I was helping with the others, and trying to save the other civilians." With Asta saying, "No, you were doing good." With the guy that was summoning the dead corpses, when the guy was about to attack, with instantly Zelda wrapping him with the lasso of light. With Fugolion saying, "Thank you, young miss. I haven't gotten your name. What was it again?" With Zelda saying, "The name's Zelda. Nice to meet you." With Fugolion saying, I'm gonna see the grimoire first." With the guy saying, "No! Get away from my grimoire!" Pretty much saying that there's only one page. Nothing much to it, which is odd. Instantly, Fugolion gets put into pretty much in a portal, with Asta saying, "No!" and trying to run as fast as he can, but he just about missed. Just a little centimeter. He was about to grab Fugolion's hand, but he was fully engulfed by the portal. Asta saying, "No! Damn it!" punching the ground, saying, "Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!" And then someone started laughing, and we see someone in the roof. Asta looking at him, saying, "It was you." With Asta looking at anger in his eyes. And then pretty much, the guy that made the portal, the weird-looking guy, he had spatial magic. He pretty much says, you first did pretty much accidentally destroyed my cover, but I was able to find one quickly. So, and pretty much we go to Fugolion's point of view, confused and looking around, saying, "Where am I? Show yourself." With pretty much him talking to someone. He says, "So, it was you. Why would you do this?" And then pretty much we go back to where the spatial wizard pretty much says, I think there's been enough time. Let's see how he's doing, if he's alive." Instantly, Fugolion goes up with us seeing Fugolion, well, mostly his hair, and then he gets closer and he sees Fugolion. His arm is missing. And then the wizard sees this, and instantly Izuku, with Asta being enraged, and he lets out this aura. And then, Noelle is trying to stop the bleeding, with Asta saying, "Noelle, move." With Noelle of course, obliging. She's never seen Asta this angry before, and she doesn't want to be in his way, just being this angry. And I want to tell you, and to tell you how angry Asta is, every time he takes a step, the ground breaks. Like pieces of the cement breaks, you know? So pretty much, Asta just does the heal thing of Mimosa, and it stops the bleeding, but he was still unconscious. And Asta looks back at the guy and he sees other wizards there. With Asta being even more enraged that the whole town is being, he hears a voice saying, "Where us?" He just hears whispers saying, "Where us? Where us? Where us? Put the mask. Put on the mask. You'll be as powerful as a god." With Asta pretty much subconsciously grabbing the mask and then putting on the mask. And in doing so, everyone in the vicinity, pretty much Noel and Leopold, hear a scream coming from Asta. And Noel's like, "Asta!" And she sees that the mask isn't there, and she thinks, "Oh no, did he do it? Did he put the mask on?" And they see the Asta's shadow going around him, engulfing him. And then instantly, well, it was done in a second, Asta looks completely different. He has weird marks. He doesn't have any pupils. He doesn't have the same clothes. He has this weird armor and a giant sword on his back. And he doesn't have the grimoire with him. And I went in front of him saying, "Asta, are you still there?" With Asta not saying anything and just walking forward and pulling the sword. And instantly he started turning into something different. The aura they feel from Asta isn't something of a normal human. It's like a god descended to their world. Someone that you shouldn't mess with. And Asta strikes each time in the air with what looks like spinning blades going towards each of the wizards. Each wizard getting cut in half. Some of them barely just losing an arm. Some getting killed, and some being pushed because of the strength and pressure, air pressure that's going with the blade. Then we instantly go to Asta's mind. And we see Asta kind of descending down something dark. And there's a light on top of there with Asta saying, "Hi, where am I? What's happening? Who am I?" He says, he hears like muffled voices saying, like, almost like you can't hear them, almost like that. But it's muffled saying, who's saying my name? With pretty much him stopping and looking around saying, "What's going on?" And he sees two figures with him saying, "Who are you guys?" With like one voice saying, "Come on, you forgot your older brother already? Huh. And I thought you were meant to be a hero." And the other voice says, "Well, it makes sense. It's the first time he's wearing such a powerful mask. It takes on a mental hold on him. Besides, I know the feeling of losing someone important." With Asta saying, "What's happening?" And he's holding his head in pain, saying, "Ah!" Saying, "Why? Ah!" And Libe saying, "Hey," and just walks up to Asta and putting his arm on his shoulder, saying, "It's fine. Just don't let the anger and hatred control you. Remember what happened. Remember who you are. Don't let the mask take a hold of you. Don't let it consume you. You control the mask, not it." With Asta saying, and he remembers everything that he'd been through, every hardship, every pain, and every happy moment. With us remembering, right, I'm Asta, the one that's meant to stop evil, not be consumed by it. And he says, and pretty much he says, "Took you a while. And by the by, just letting you know, your body is going a bit of on a rampage, and they're trying to stop you, but you are kind of a bit of almost as powerful as a god. With also saying, "What? When? How long was I out?" With Lee saying, "A few minutes, maybe." With also saying, "I need to go back, but how do I get there?" With, with the voice saying, "It's simple. Just calm down. Don't let the emotions take over. Think clearly, and you move your body on its own." Instantly, Asta says, "Okay." And Asta takes a deep breath. And Asta says, "Okay, here we go. Hope this works." And pretty much, Asta takes off the mask. And outside of Asta's mind, everyone sees that Asta stopped the rampage. Stopped going on the rampage with Noel saying, "Asta, are you there?" Instantly seeing Asta's hand going towards his face, and then it's like his face is being taken off. And then a bit of a shadow, like the shadows that were consuming Asta. He started turning, it's consumed him again, but without you can still see the mask. And then he starts going smaller to his regular height and doesn't look buff anymore. And then we see Asta's back and regular clothes, and Asta turns back saying, "Sorry for what I was doing. I lost a bit of control, but I'm back." With Noel saying, pretty much without thinking, just running up to Asta saying, "You dummy! I thought we really lost you." With Asta kind of blushing, saying, "Sorry, I wasn't really thinking. I just was doing it subconsciously, I guess." With Leopold saying, "What type of power do you hold?" With him saying, pretty much being determined to fight against Asta, and he says, "You'll be my rival. Besides, I think it's fun and amazing. Such incredible power. I respect you so much. Why don't we become rivals?" With Asta saying, "Sure, I guess." With pretty much Leopold doing the same thing for his forehead with the mark, and pretty much, Asta, pretty much, he sees, Fugolion, and then he sees the other elves, pretty much those, Night of the Midnight Sun. I don't remember the villain name group called, but Asta sees the other people that were floating up there. And then, for some reason, one of them look at Zelda saying, "You seem familiar." With pretty much, licked saying that. But him saying, for thinking, "Not much. Let's just continue with the plan." Instantly, no, pretty instantly, instantly, they attack, with Asta pretty much going in front of Zelda, because one of them was about to attack Zelda, and it was, I don't remember the big guy's name. I forgot his name. I don't know why I'm horrible with names. I am so sorry for you guys. But he attacks Zelda. And then pretty much and then Asta just goes in front of Zelda. He was faster than he ever thought he would be. It's weird, because he never went super fast, like in a second. Maybe it was because it was something that it's like a bit of an urge to protect Zelda. Not as in like protect her like you're in love with her, but more like protect her because you are meant to do that. Mostly because like he's the knight that's pretty much defending Zelda. And I think it was Veto, if I remember his name, was that. But to being surprised that someone can withstand that regular punch with like blocking with the shield. I'm saying, I can't believe such a human as you can actually take a punch. This will be fun. Pretty much, and Asta just looks at the mask on his side, saying, I think I have to use it again. With Noel saying, what do you think you're doing? With Asta saying, trust me, this is the only thing I can think of to be able to beat someone like this. Asta puts on the mask again, and he screams in pain again, everyone being surprised. And he's engulfed in shadows again, but this time he looks different. The clothes weren't completely darkened. They were more light. They were like a type of white, you can say. They were grayish and white. Instantly, Asta just walked towards Veto, with Veto just kind of feeling a pressure behind what Asta just did. He's not a regular human. Well, not in this form. And all of the other members felt this, and they felt something off, and liked being in front of Asta. He says, what are you? Why are you siding with the humans if you're such a god? What? No matter. We shall take you. Instantly, he gets cut off. Pretty much get cut off. Not literally, but somewhat literal. With Asta just swinging the sword at him, pretty much having a pretty big cut on him, and being pushed toward, like literally crashing towards the wall. With Asta, pretty much deity Asta, looking at Veto saying, just putting the sword in front of him, with Veto saying, so, you want to fight, eh? With the girl with the pink hair that can control the fire one, I forgot her name, please put her in the comments. So pretty much she said, we can't, he's badly injured. We have to leave now. With Veto saying, fine, but we will meet again. Instantly, them taking off. Everyone seeing the sight of Asta. Noel kind of scared, but saying, Asta, are you there? With Asta looking back, just shaking his head, but not saying anything. And just takes the mask off. And just the same thing happens. Shadows engulf him, making him smaller, and same clothes, stuff like that. With him saying, that was a bit tiring. With Noel saying, what? How? You, what? I was saying, I was able to take control somewhat, but it took a bit of a mental toll on me, and I'm kind of tired. With Noel saying, just wearing it the second time you're able to almost master it. Not surprising. And you did surprise me with that, too. And pretty much, Zelda says to Asta saying, why don't you give your girlfriend a hug? With Asta saying, what girlfriend? Pretty much, Zelda just pushing Asta towards I can't talk for crap right now. Noel. Why am I talking about My Hero Academia all of a sudden for some reason right now? Maybe it's because I want to do the Final Fantasy one, maybe. Maybe tomorrow I can do it. So pretty much, Asta is kind of embarrassed, and also Noel. She doesn't slap Asta, but Asta just pretty much shakes her hand saying, thank you for bringing me back. I don't know what would have happened if you didn't. With pretty much all the other Magic Knights being, of course, returned with Yuno doing the same thing as Canon. With the help of the blade, pretty much, to be able to attack from a distance. So pretty much we continue. So pretty much I'm just going to leave it off there because the battery is about to die. Please be understandable that I don't want my phone instantly dying, and then when I'm like in a part, and then you guys might say in the comments, hey, why did you leave it off of there? So this is going to be a bit more shorter than the other what ifs, so because of my phone. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, have a good night, wherever you are. Please take care of yourself. See ya. Bye.